money's going out to these wide receivers. I don't know.
We'll find out. More football as we go. Meanwhile, to the NBA last night, the story was that man not playing against that man. Kawhi and Giannis should have been a great matchup. It wasn't, because Kawhi was sitting while Giannis was doing that. Jay Will, Giannis Antetokounmpo had it going last night inside and out.
He made 4 threes last night. Think about this. Over his last 3 games, Giannis has averaged 36 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists on 63% shooting. Greeny.
Yeah, he set up George Hill for one there. The Bucks took 49 threes in this game last night. There's another one from the Greek Freak. So they had an 8-point lead there in Los Angeles. 6 minutes to play. Their lead is 7. And watch Giannis here working inside with the left hand and the slam.
Can we be frank, Greeny?
Yeah.
They should beat the Clippers without Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. But Montrezl Harrell, Lou Will combined for 68 points. That's the scary thing about how good this Clipper team is.
They kept the Clippers in it, but Antetokounmpo had it going last night. He had 38 points, 16 rebounds, 9 assists. You mentioned the 4 threes.
Woo! Don't lay him with the left like that.
You just can't stop him. And then we'll see Bledsoe here, no good. But Hill, who had himself a good night, is there for the putback dunk. He would score 24 points off the bench, and the Bucks would win it on the road 129-124. But, of course, the biggest story was the player who wasn't playing. Kawhi Leonard missing the game due to load management. Second straight week he has sat out a game that was televised nationally. The NBA issued a statement saying the Clippers have been compliant in resting him. Here's what Stephen A. Smith had to say yesterday.
You know why he's in L.A. playing for the Clippers. He ain't there to sightsee or get a tan. He's trying to win a championship. The Clippers know it, he knows it, and that's what they're aiming for.
So basically, Stephen A. was suggesting that he's good with the load management. This is a topic, look, anyone who's been listening to me over the years, you know what I think of it. Jay, well, what now that you had a little bit of time to think it over, I see the look of resignation on your face.
It's just being blown out of proportion, Greeny. This is not an NBA issue. This is a Kawhi Leonard issue. I don't hear anybody else complaining about any other player going through load management. And there is an injury history here. If there's a pre-existing injury history, any player will be able to utilize this card moving forward. This is a new day and age, but once again, we're not talking about other players in the league having load management issues. We're only talking about Kawhi Leonard.
This was not a card, to be clear, that players of previous generations would have wanted to play. They took a lot of pride in playing every game, every single day.
Well, also, guys, previous generations were running on treadmills, eating donuts. I mean, we have analytics in our game today. We have things that proven, hey, over the long course of a season, 82 games, this is how you get the optimal effect of your body.
It's going on with other teams. Joel Embiid, load management. DeJounte Murray in San Antonio, load management. You see other players with other teams. He's the most high-profile example. And guess what? If that's what they want to do and that's what he wants to do, what is the problem? I understand the NBA doesn't like it, but it's their prerogative to do what they want to do to put them in the best position to win that championship.
Let me ask you just one question on that, because I hear that all the time and I understand it. But where, if there is one, is the obligation to your customers? The fans or the customers?
I don't owe anything to the fans. I'm going to be frank with you. I love the fans. I don't owe anything to the fans. I get hurt, the Bulls organization still moves on. Kawhi Leonard gets hurt, Spurs still move on. Clippers still move on. It's about Kawhi doing the best for Kawhi.
The obligation is to put a winning franchise in front of those fans.
Damn right.
To give them a championship. So they're doing what they think is in their best interest to win a championship. And if the fans don't like that he's missing a game in November, too bad.
I didn't hear Toronto fans complain about
I think if we have established one thing in this discussion, it's that I'm right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports, highlights, and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.